So, you want to be more social? Great, that's awesome. But let me guess, you've probably already looked this up before, and the advice you found was something like, just be yourself. Join a club, fake it till you make it.
Super helpful, right up there with just breathe, like when you're having a panic attack. But don't worry, today I'm giving you 7 actual, practical ways to be more social, make friends, and feel comfortable in conversations. You know, I'm a Carian Knight, but these aren't magical tricks that turn you into the most popular person overnight, but they will make a real difference if you start using them. But before getting into it, let me have 7 seconds to introduce myself. Thanks for coming, my friend. I'm the Big Carian Broder, just leaving some thoughts here to share. And you know, as the mind of a Carian Knight works best in the heat of battle, let me take up my blade against these wandering spirits, so I can give you the most of myself. So let's step forward and see what today's battles have in store. Number 1, get out of your own head. One of the biggest reasons people struggle socially is because they're stuck inside their own minds. Instead of just talking, you're analyzing. What should I say? What if it sounds dumb? Do I even belong in this conversation? And by the time you figure out the perfect thing to say, the moment has passed. The topic has changed. Everyone's laughing about something else, and you're just standing there like a background NPC. The truth is, most people aren't judging you as hard as you think. They're too busy worrying about themselves. So instead of obsessing over the perfect thing to say, just say something, anything. Does it have to be funny? No. Does it have to be deep and insightful? No. It just has to exist. The more you practice saying what comes naturally, the less overthinking will hold you back. Number 2, be the main character. Ever notice how some people always seem to start conversations effortlessly? It's not because they have secret social powers. It's because they assume other people want to talk to them. And guess what? That confidence makes them right. So instead of waiting for someone else to talk to you, be the one who initiates. You don't need some groundbreaking opener. Just say something simple. Hey, how's your day going? That's a cool jacket. Where'd you get it? If you had to fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, which would you pick? It doesn't matter. What you say, as long as it gives the other person something to respond to. And once you've started, keep it going by asking follow-up questions. Most people love talking about themselves. The more interested you seem, the more interesting you become. Number 3, talk about what makes you unique. A lot of people struggle socially because they think they're boring, but here's the truth. You're not boring. You just haven't shared anything memorable yet. The easiest way to stand out in conversations is to bring up something unique about you, something that sparks curiosity. Think about it. When you meet someone new, what's going to stick in their mind more? Someone who says, yeah, I work in finance. Or, yeah, I work in finance, but I also run a side project where I review the worst-rated restaurants in the city. That second one, that's a conversation starter. It gives people something to ask about. So if you have an interest, even if it's niche, talk about it. The key is to make it relatable. You don't need to give a full lecture on the history of medieval bridge engineering. Just drop an interesting fact and see where the conversation goes. Number 4, act like you're already friends. Here's a social cheat code that works almost every time. Instead of treating new people like strangers, treat them like friends. This doesn't mean being weirdly familiar right away. It just means skipping the awkward, I don't know you yet phase and giving off a warm, casual vibe from the start. Try using their name early in the conversation. Laugh at their jokes, even if they're not that funny. Give them a friendly, relaxed energy, and you'll be surprised at how quickly they mirror it. The best part? When you act like you're already cool with someone, they start to see you as someone they want to be around. Number 5, use the group chat move. Alright, so let's say you've met some cool people, maybe at a party, at work, in a class, or even online. You had a great conversation, but nothing. You both say, we should totally hang out again. But it never happens. That's where the group chat move comes in. Right after meeting new people, if the vibe is good, make a simple group chat. Just say something like, yo, that was fun, let's do something again soon. This makes it way easier to stay in touch. Instead of awkwardly DMing people one by one, you've already built a little social hub. And if you're the person who keeps the group congratulations, you've just made yourself a social connector. Number 6, be transparent about wanting to hang out. A lot of people never get past the acquaintance stage because they're afraid to make a move. They just assume, if this person likes me, they'll invite me to something. But guess what? They're probably thinking the same thing. So instead of waiting, just be direct. If you like someone's vibe, say so. Invite them to do something. It doesn't need to be a huge deal, just, hey, want to grab coffee sometime? You down to check out this new place this weekend? It's not awkward, it's normal. And the more transparent you are, the faster you build actual friendships. Number 7, the activity buddy trick. Last tip, and this one's a game changer. Instead of inviting someone to hang out in a vague way, tie it to an activity they already want to try. Let's say you know someone who's been wanting to go rock climbing but never got around to it. You say, hey, didn't you say you wanted to try rock climbing? Let's do it this weekend. Boom. Now, instead of feeling like they're doing you a favor by hanging out, they feel like you're helping them out. That makes them way more likely to say yes. And once you do something together, the next hangout feels way more natural. So, Tarnish, thanks for letting me beat these spirits. Or be beaten. I hope the heat of battle taught you a couple of things. If you decide to come over again, I will be waiting you. Until then, see you, my friend.